Hi again, Doug here from X-Frames FPV, and today I've got a repair video for you. Well, one of the things that I do, I built this for my customer here in California. This is a Neato Dallas 220 frame, and he took a hit, had a crash, and so we needed to replace some parts on it, and so he sent it to me. And so on top of building, I do get repairs from time to time that need some help, and this is one of them. You can see here, these are the arms and that were on it, and you can see where they broke. Let me take this, is right in here, and he took a hard hit. You can see, let me see if we can see it on the video. It's on this other arm. It's a pretty good indentation there, and the CA glue that I glued the arms up with is gone. So he took a pretty big hit, and Neato has a lifetime guarantee on their frame. And, some companies, their lifetime guarantee on their frame is almost worthless, because by the time they charge you the extra shipping and the hassle you have to go through, it's just almost not worth it. That is not the case with Neato. When you deal with them over repair, it's just as easy as dealing with them over buying a new product. They just are professional, kind. They take care of it really quickly. They don't charge you this huge shipping fee. It's sent to you priority. It's the way it should be done. This was a crash. This happened. This was not Neato's fault that this happened. It was something that happens in this hobby all the time, which is you crash, and they have that warranty in place, and they are not at all begrudging to you for wanting to take advantage of that. So I really appreciate those guys, and so we're going to get that back in, get these arms back in and fixed up. The other issue we did have was, I don't know if it was that crash or another one, is this top plate where the antenna was mounted cracked. Now, that's kind of, that's one of those subjects, the top plate mounted antenna. Some people say, oh, why did you mount it there? You're going to have problems. And sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. I have previously had a Neato 180, and I crashed that thing multiple times on the top, and that's when it's these top ones that crack the plate, because it hits the antenna and bends it back. Never had an issue, and with this one we did have an issue. So I like the looks of the top mounted antenna on these Neato frames, because it just goes with the design and everything, just how he designed everything. It just kind of flows, but so we had an issue with this one. So when I build it back, we're going to go ahead and run the antenna out the back. And it didn't, this is not going to cost us anything to get a new top plate, which is right here. It's already sent to us. They send them out really quickly. And so I appreciate that. But we are going to, on this one, we're going to go ahead and run this is a TBS Unify VTX. We're going to run it a little bit forward and run it out the back here, zip tied a couple of places, and then it'll be nice and secure. So I give you, I can't say that mounting an FPV antenna on the top plate is your best option, because I don't think necessarily it is. I think that running it out the back is probably your best for durability. And because with some of them you're going to have a problem, and some of them you aren't, and you just never know which ones are going to be the problem. So we had an issue with this one. Neato took care of us like I knew that they would, and so we're going to replace it and just move it and not have any more issues. So the other thing that we are going to be doing on this is we are going to be replacing the receiver, because this gentleman moved over to the Turnigy Evolution. So we're going to be putting an Evolution receiver in there. And that's really about it. Get the arms on it and get everything mounted up, and get it back out to him so that he can fly. So that's about it, guys, on this one. I appreciate Neato. I appreciate those guys over there, and just taking care of my customer in this way and taking care of me in this way. And you can check out my website at xframesfpv.com, and you can see the builds that I do. And I can spec a build for you if you already have the parts you want me to put together in a build. I can do that. I do some repairs. I'll repair anything that I have previously built. If I have a customer, it doesn't matter what has happened. If I built their drone, they can send it back to me. Of course, I do charge them, but I will repair it. I don't repair everything that comes to me from customers' builds that I don't have any history of. So, you can contact me and we can kind of talk about it and see exactly what it needs and go from there. But again, check out my website, xframesfpv.com, and I hope you get a chance to fly.